Friday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon. We will be there. Myself, Justin Horro, Brett Noddy Kamali, who won a Clive Churchill medal at that very stadium, Accor Stadium, where the Bulldogs take on the Rabbitohs. Chatting to Dan Ganane throughout the week, he said it started off being 50,000, then they were saying 70,000. By the time we get there tomorrow, there'll be 474,000 out there. It's going to be huge. The Bulldogs taking on the Rabbitohs. Kempy, I'm looking forward to this. We have the call. If you're going to the game, folks, make sure your phone is charged, ideally through a Signet Boost power bank, and click on Stadium. You can get the game live if you're going to the game, and we'll be presenting the information and call as it comes to hand. Kempy, this is a massive, massive game.
Oh, huge game. Absolutely huge game. I think they're actually saying that this might be the biggest ever in-season game, which is just shows you where rugby league is at.
Yep.
Because we'll move past this Galvin stuff and we'll be back to the good stuff, which is talking rugby league. I can't wait, because this Bulldogs roster, where are we heading with them? Are we at the moment? I think everyone's waiting for that game where we go, okay, they're not really a top tier side.
Yep.
But right now, it goes Melbourne Storm for me, and then it goes the Bulldogs. It really does, because last year we had some heavyweights that have nowhere near started the year. Broncos, inconsistent.
Yeah.
Manly, inconsistent.
Yep.
It really is Manly and Bulldogs right now. Put it this way, if there was a grand final on form, it would be it'd be Bulldogs versus Melbourne Storm next week.
Can you imagine, right? Just imagine NRL as they were submitting the team sheet. So they were already talking about a record amount, right? This would have been Peter V'landys getting involved. He would have said, is Kickow on the list? He is, boss. Is Burton on the list? Yes, boss, he's there. Satili Tupanua, what about him? Yes, boss, he's there too. Please tell me Cody Walker's back. Boss, Cody Walker's back. They're all back. It's a massive game.
Oh, mate, it's so good. And so then you've got Trell Mitt, and depending if Dodd comes off the bench, I actually think he might actually start, and they might put Trell Mitt back to the centres, because Campbell's on the wing, which is interesting.
Yes, Campbell Graham.
But I can't wait. And it's going to be almost the opposite styles of rugby league. You've got the flowing footy of the Rabbitohs that can attack from anywhere. The squeezing pressure, boa constrictor style rugby league of the Bulldogs. Mate, I cannot wait. Mate,
I love the Bulldogs, but our listeners know how much I love the beloved Bunnies. I love the Bunnies, and here's what Wayne Bennett had to say. And I love the idea of a Latrell Mitchell potential halves partner with Cody Walker. That could be dynamite.
Yeah, well, they should be, but there's a few other players out there as well that they should be excited about. So, we're 6 weeks into the season now, or 7 weeks, and we're just starting to get our players back. So we're still a bit underdone, but it's just good to have them back on the field.
Yeah, there you go. Wayne doing Wayne things right there. Let's go to Botany. JC's there. G'day, JC.
Hello, boys.
Excellent, JC.
Want to say Happy Easter?
Happy Easter, JC.
Now, I don't know about you, Caney, saying you love the Bunnies. That's not what I've been hearing in the past.
Oh, mate, I'm a big bunny lover. Love the Bunnies.
Come on, mate.
I do.
My mate Dunny, the plumber from the Eastern
Suburbs,
not
him.
Giving me hints that you're against us, the Bunnies.
I love the Bunnies, mate. I've got a brother.
Time around you, Jolie.
I've got a brother who played for the Bunnies. I've Bunnies in the blood, JC.
Oh, that's what I've heard, but I don't know about it. I'll have to question it next time I see you.
Okay, all right. What do you got for us, JC?
Happy Easter. I reckon it's going to be a good game. 70,000 they're calling. Hopefully the weather stays good, and it's going to be a good, tight game.
Are you getting out there, JC?
I'll be trying to head out there as much as I can to see how the traffic goes, but I want to be out there.
Mate, get out there. Signet Boost.
I'll get you a red and green scarf, Joel, all right?
Yep, well, mate, you get your Signet Boost power bank, right? Bring the scarf up to the box, click on Stadium on the app, listen to the call, and you watch how much I wax lyrically about your beautiful Bunnies, all right? Dolphins take on the Storm, Suncorp Stadium. Great venue to have two great razzle-dazzle fullbacks, Denan Kemp, Hamiso, Tabuai Fado, Ryan Pappenhausen. This is breathtaking. I think these two players are the best anticipators in the competition, which means if something's about to happen for whatever reason, these two take off before everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just, we've got some fullbacks that's all about repeat efforts. It's all about meters and post-contact and tackle breaks. These are the old-fashioned fullbacks where it is about pure speed and being there at the right place at the right time. And that's what Hammer and the Pappy offer. Now, you could make an argument. Look, I think Hammer will end up in the centres for Queensland, but you could make an argument. Pappy the New South Wales Blues jersey isn't necessarily locked down. You know,
No.
I know Edwards is probably the head runner, and then maybe Teddy a bit behind. But if Laurie Daly is looking for a different style of fullback, one that's a bit quicker around the ruck, one that's going to make a bit of room around the ruck, you know, Pappenhausen is a different style of fullback to Edwards and Teddy, and you could argue that it actually works for him that Teddy and Edwards are so similar, because if you're not going to go Edwards, then, you know, Teddy is similar to Edwards,
Correct.
so maybe you go Pappy. So he's been really good at the start of this year, Pappy, and I don't think enough people are talking about the fact that he could play fullback for the Blues.
Oh,
now,
for sure.
I still think Edwards is the front runner now, but we've got some weeks before now, and when and Edwards has been a little bit quiet this year. Teddy's been pretty good, but I reckon he's going to have a big game, Pappy.
Right, mate, he will. Hermiso catching fire. I still look at that third try he scored against Penrith, how graceful he was, smiling like a Cheshire cat, and he still had 70 metres to go. Late male Jeremy Marshall-King, he's out with a leg injury, so now they truly are running up Kosciuszko with a backpack full of bricks and cement gumboots on. The Dolphins back row, I love your nickname, Max
Psychopath.
He'll play hooker, sharing the role with Kurt Donahue. The Storm have scored 184 points in 5 games. That's the best of the NRL since Joey Johns was playing. There you go. That's how big they are going. Just before we break and go to the news, here's Coach Woolf on the quality of the Storm's spine.
I don't think there's a simple method of beating them. They're the best team in the comp for a reason. And as I said before, they've got the best 9-6-7-1 in the comp, so they're challenging you all the time. And as soon as you're expecting them, expecting something not to happen, they've got the 9-6-7-1 that can exploit that. So our challenge is to be on for every play.
There it is. There's Kristian Woolf.
Thanks for watching. For more great content, subscribe to SEN League, your home of the greatest game of all.